This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Statewide sports, just a click away. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network. Every match, every game, every play. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network. Sports
Well, a pleasant good evening, and I want to welcome you into the 11th season of the Oklahoma Sports Network and another slate of high school sports. Boy, I'll tell you what, summer comes and goes, doesn't it? And it's just like that. We're back to school. In fact, tomorrow for the Lawton Public Schools in the area, they will be starting up. I know area schools are getting back to school, and teachers have reported for the past week, and we're set to go. So watch those school zones tomorrow. The Eisenhower Lady Eagles already in action. They could start the season yesterday. They played in Chickasha was their first inaugural. This is going to be Duncan's first. So for those who are watching us from the Duncan area, you get to see the Duncan Demons in their start. And the JV girls for the Duncan Demons picked up the win. It was kind of back and forth in that third set. And so the best of three for the JV. And we'll get warm-ups, and then we'll have the varsity coming up in action just momentarily. Joining us on the broadcast is also Kat Shelton. For the last couple of years, she's joined us. She'll be able to do that with the broadcast. So she'll get the headset on with us and kind of join us for, I guess this is a couple of years that you've done this with us, and kind of talked about your experience of playing and coaching and then still refereeing.
Yeah.
And there's an opportunity for you to come back and do a little bit of broadcast for us too.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy to be back and be with the OSN another season, and I always have a lot of fun with it.
Well, that's what we're looking for. You know, it's like the girls start with fall sports. I know football is coming up right around the corner. One thing that I want to say that we've added 3 more schools now to the network, including Anadarko, Hera, and Tulsa Hale. So welcome our first Tulsa school on the network. 16 schools, 1 network. And the girls are getting up. You can see the girls in black for the Duncan Lady Demons, and, of course, the blue for the Eisenhower Lady Eagles. And they are set to go after their warm-ups, which usually take about 15 minutes. The JV game went till about 6:15 or so. So by the time we get tipped off here, probably about 6:30 or so. So we'll take a break, and we will come back to live action here at the Eisenhower Gym. It's the Eisenhower Lady Eagles against the Duncan Lady Demons. And you're watching the Volleyball Game of the Week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Landmarks, They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
$16 teams in the network, and it's that we've added the 3, and we want you to make sure you download our apps. Yes, you can find us at oksportsnet.com, but the best way and the easiest way is to download our apps on Apple and Android devices. It's free to download and free to watch. That way, in game time on Friday nights, for example, we've got 16 different matches going on. You can basically zoom in, zoom out, go to each one of the games that you want with easy access on Apple and Android devices by searching the Oklahoma Sports Network. Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Also, give us a like, give us a follow, because we're going to have a lot of sports from now until baseball season in May of just full slate of volleyball and softball in the fall and a full slate of football coming up right around the corner. But, yeah, and then we're also, didn't do it tonight, but we're on Twitch. And for gamers, it's just we kind of reach people where they're at. I mean, my son said, "Why don't you have a Twitch account?" I said, "I'm okay with it."
Yeah,
so we're not on there tonight, but we will be there for football. But Kat, I want to ask you, with you being a coach, a former coach, in this setting when it's the first or second game of the season, what are you looking for your girls? You want them to play loose, but you want to get, it's time to play now. You've got all your scrimmages over. So what are you looking for in game one, match one?
Yeah. Well, and like you just said, they've most likely already had a few scrimmages. So taking what you've learned from those, and really when you come into this first game, I mean, you're wanting to start off your season strong. So I think both teams, they're going to come in ready to get that first win. I mean, for Eisenhower, this is their second game of the season. They actually played last night. So they already have gotten their first win. That was against Chickasha last night. But Duncan, this is first game, so they want to – it's like that season opener. You want to get that first win. Or the home opener, like I said, Eisenhower, this is their second game, so they did get that last night. But yeah, you've kind of worked out some of those, any kinks that maybe you needed to during your scrimmages. And so this is like, hey, this is game on. We're ready to get going in our season.
Yeah. And we've talked about this before. Seasons are very quick. fall sports, it seems like, everybody's talking about, football's going to start up, and that's going to be the end of August. By the time we get to that frame, you're kind of in the season, and then all of a sudden it just wraps up before you know it. So you got to get it going pretty quick.
Yeah, volleyball especially, I feel like it is quick because, they start practicing. You're doing summer league usually in June, you're practicing in July, and then you're starting games. Here we are before school even starts. And so then it's August, September, by fall break, volleyball is already coming to a close. So it is definitely a quick season.
A side note, you have a good summer. I know you teach, so if you're part of the faculty of that, vacations are quick. You got to get them in and get them underway because summers just go by so fast. You know. But you enjoy your summer break, and
yeah, I did. Everything was good. I actually drive a bus, so I was actually driving for LPS summer school.
Okay.
So I did that in June, and then did some vacationing with the family in July. So it was.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable, but always, I think teachers always say it's never long enough.
Yes, I know. And not too personal, but, exciting in some ways. You've got on the back end and the front end, you've got a senior and you got a freshman. So you got one that's kind of closed out their high school experience and then one that's just getting started. So I'm sure their mindsets are in totally different waveforms.
Yes, they are. But it was nice, my senior was telling my freshman daughter she needed to join all the clubs, and when we walked around checking, he's like, put your name down, you got to get in this and get in that. So he's trying to make sure she's involved.
Okay. Well, we're involved in our high school sports, and we say that sports is our middle name. We had a great summer, a little break, a little off, but, it's like when May hits with baseball, finishes up, you only got June, and by the time 4th of July hits, it's kind of summer's over, and you kind of get into that mode of, because, back to school starts tomorrow in the Lawton area, and some of the other schools are in the same way, either today or starting tomorrow, and full swing. So, remember those school zones. So I know LPD, a lot of police department, put out a PSA on Facebook to say we're going to be out.
Yeah.
And those little and I've noticed a lot of school zones already have their blinking lights on.
Oh, they do.
And I think the reason being is they want you to prepare to okay, in case you don't know it's coming up, and so you be prepared for that. So if you have a morning commute and you're used to sailing down where you normally are, you may be a little delayed.
Time to slow down.
Time to be aware of that. So we got about 7 minutes left on the clock for the warm-ups, and we'll have the national anthem and the start of varsity volleyball. The Duncan Lady Demons in JV came back to win that last set, and unfortunately for the Eisenhower Lady Eagles, they were on a 7-0 run. I said, wow, they're up 7-0 in that third set, and then Duncan came back. And as you know, we were talking about this during the break about how it comes in swings in volleyball.
It does. Yeah, it definitely does.
We're going to take another timeout, and we'll be back to the Eisenhower Gym. It's the Eisenhower Lady Eagles and the Duncan Lady Demons right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Back here at the Eisenhower Gym, we've got a great matchup. And, this is the first of the OSN's 11th season. I kind of mentioned that at the start of the broadcast. We're excited. 11 years, 16 teams, and one network. And available on your Apple, Android devices on your phone, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, YouTube. And for those who are watching on Facebook. So we're live up on Facebook, live on YouTube, and live on the network where you can catch us here. So Kat Shelton joins us again up here in the little crow's nest, so to speak,
right.
up above all the action. We got less than about 3 minutes before introductions and the starting lineup. So I know the girls, especially in Duncan, they've not played. Eisenhower had the advantage of playing last night again in Chickasha. Got some other great matchups. We got MacArthur and Elgin playing each other in Elgin tonight. So it was kind of hard for us to select which volleyball game of the week we're going to do. But to be fair with all the teams in the areas that we cover, we wanted to try to get Eisenhower in because then we've got Lawton High and Del City. We'll get MacArthur, Carl Albert. These are all matchups of teams in the network. And so we like to see that when we can get it as well. So, yep, it's here. And back to school is here. High school sports have started. Girls start off with volleyball and softball, and then football will be at the end. In fact, I will say that we can tease this. This is going to be 0 week matchups right there, where you can see that on the 27th, and there's another one that moves. So Midwest City will be playing El Reno on Thursday, and MacArthur is a Thursday too. So you've got Jones, Anadarko, MacArthur, and Midwest City all playing on Thursday, the 27th, and then a full slate of games on the 28th. And the only teams that are not in action is Hara, Del City, and Walters. But of the 16 schools on the 27th and 28th, we're set to go. So that's how exciting that is. Yeah. So we got about a minute and a half. We'll take one little quick timeout and be back for the starting lineups and the national anthem right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Welcome to Toast and Jam. We're so happy to have you.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Okay, so welcome back to the Eisenhower Gym and the site of the first of many high school events as we got the 11th season underway. This is our inaugural kickoff of the season, and we are going to do that in great fashion. We had a media day not too long ago in Southwest Oklahoma with 7 of our 8. We have 8 schools in Southwest Oklahoma, 7 in the metro, and 1 in Tulsa, adding the 3 schools, Anadarko, Hera, and Tulsa Hale. And you'll catch those on all of the football matchups that we've got. But the volleyball matchup today, the Eisenhower Lady Eagles, after their win last night against Chickasha, and the Duncan Lady Demons in their first and on the road to start. And I think they'll have probably waiting to see if they're going to do the national anthem and starting lineups. We'll see whether or not, or they'll just get right to action because they did that for the JV. But I think they're going to line up. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. We're going to face the flag, and we'll take a timeout and be back for the starting lineups right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Freshly prepared, toasted, and stacked with flavor. From the hearty meatball to the bold Italian, Firehouse subs are crafted to satisfy and made to order. Protein packed with a half pound of meat on our large specialty subs, like our tender brisket, wood smoked low and slow for at least 8 hours. Do you know how hard it is for a firefighter to let something smoke for that long? When you're founded by firefighters, doing things the right way is kind of the only way. Firehouse subs.
And for you, rooted in community, focused on what's ahead. We're here to lead. We're here for good.
All right, back here at Eisenhower, and the site of the first volleyball matchup on the Oklahoma Sports Network against the Duncan Lady Demons. And we'll probably have introductions and probably go first with the visiting Lady Duncan Demons. Catch that on the network. Thanks for watching on YouTube and on Facebook. Sign up there to kind of follow us around. If you have not subscribed, we'd like to see you connect up to us. That's what they'll do is
we're not
going to do introductions.
No.
We're just going to go right down the line, kind of like what JV did. It's just a congratulatory hand clap of good luck, ladies, good luck. They whistled it off and ready to start.
Yeah. So looking at Eisenhower's roster, they have 12 on their roster and 6 being seniors. So
okay,
yeah, about half the team with some experience. And Duncan, I'm not sure about how many seniors they have, but should be a good matchup tonight.
Well, the girls took it to the 3 sets in JV, and the Duncan Lady Demons victorious, a road win for them. You see the break the huddle of the Lady Eagles. Again, Eric Sherham with Kat Shelton joining us up top for the broadcast, and I'm just along for the ride. She'll make all the calls. I'm slowly learning the positions and what you can or cannot do and rotations.
I think you've learned quite a bit.
Well, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I still need some help.
Yeah.
The different colored shirt.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
so that's the libero
Yeah, the
coming
libero.
in right now.
That was the first thing I learned.
Mm-hmm.
And, but yeah, that's saw even with the JV, a lot of great saves, digs.
Mm-hmm.
Not as many spikes as you'd expect. With JV teams, you may not have the height at the net to be able to really launch those up. So,
Well, and it also comes down to being able to what you call like run your offense when you're in system. So if your pass is not going directly to the setter and she's having to go run for the ball, that's putting you out of system, making it harder to set up the attack. So, and sometimes, freshmen, especially JV level, they can have some struggles with that. But here we go, starting off set one, and that outside attack by our Bridget. She is a senior on the outside for Eisenhower, just went a little bit out of bounds, so that first point's going to go to Duncan. So we have number 8 from Duncan. I believe her name is Kaina. So she's going to go back to serve again. Oh, serve receive error on Eisenhower is going to give Duncan that ball back. So coach is just going to, talk to the back row. Hey, we got it. Let's
communication.
Just get it in control. Just really a little bit of ball control, but there we go. So great pass to the setter. Oh, set. Actually, error on the setter. She was trying to set up the outside. Ball went over the net onto Duncan's side and then out of bounds. So back to Duncan.
I mentioned in the JV game, there was a 7-0 run for Eisenhower, but then Duncan came right back, ended up winning that set. So streaks.
Right. Yeah.
Eisenhower looking for their first score.
Oh, that push over the net was a close call as far as a double contact, but ref didn't call it. Duncan's going to set to the outside.
Oh, nice.
And
into the.
No. Yeah, it was tape. So point goes to Eisenhower. They'll get their first point of the set. And subbing in, we have number 9, Mariah McDaniel, coming in for Ike. Number 6, Joey Buckley, going back to serve. Good. Duncan sets it up to the outside. Block gets a touch on it, so it hit off of those blockers. So that always, those are what we call like a reaction ball, because once it hits off those blockers' fingers, it changes the speed of the ball, changes the direction of the ball. So then it's kind of like those defensive players just have to have that quick reaction. A little bit of serve receive trouble, but Ike's going to free ball it over. Oh, immediately pushed back over by Duncan. Set to the right side. Oh, she found a really good spot. She saw that opening, pushed it over, but it just went a little too far and went out of bounds. So point going back to Duncan, and number 11, Kaya Skinner serving. Nice set to the middle, found an open tip spot. Oh, and Duncan is there, though, to pick it up and tip it right back. And they found a hole as well. So Eisenhower, she saw the hole, or she, thought it was a hole, but Duncan was able to react to it. Kaya Skinner from Duncan with the serve. Great pass up to the setter. Free ball is going to be sent over by Eisenhower. Outside attack by Duncan. Oh, setter's trying to save. It was a tight pass. She was able to get under that. Tips and over, back and forth. Oh, good run through by number 13, Aria Brown. And a great tip spot. Great spot, number 7, the middle, Bridget Ryan. That's what, you want to find those
You
those
can see
holes.
here
like,
comes the setup here. I see that on replay because there it is. Nice. And what you want in the kill.
There you go. Right there in that
right
hole.
where you need it.
Great pass up by Duncan. Ooh, tight set, but she's able to get there with a tip. Set goes in up, and Aria Brown sends it over with a free ball. Tipped over by the middle again, right in that, that's what we call that the donut. Think about that hole right in the center of the court. So she was able to get it right there in that donut. That was
Put a little frosting on that, too.
right.
I don't like plain donuts.
Oh, attack on the outside by Duncan. Dug up by the setter. So Libero sends it in. Libero sent it to the outside. Aria Brown just a little too far.
A little bit too much.
Sending it out.
I mean, it's a nice design, but, it's the placement of it always,
Right.
And it can be, that's why you have people with flags right there, because it can be right on that line.
Exactly. Let's see. Coming in for Duncan, going back to serve, we have number 7, Delana. Not sure on her last name. Oh, and an ace. So, right here, Eisenhower.
Duncan on a good little run right here. Talked about volleyball all with momentums.
There we go. Oh. Pass just a little too far to the left for the setter to get there, but she tried to get it up as she could. So Eisenhower's going to receive again, and we still have number 7, Delana, back to serve for Duncan. Set to the right side. And I think there was some miscommunication between the setter and the right side attacker. So Eisenhower's going to call a timeout.
They'll take one. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
When storms hit Oklahoma, Liberty Roofing stands ready. As a veteran-owned company, they believe in service, integrity, and doing the job right the first time. Whether it's shingles, metal, repairs, or full replacements, they protect what matters most, your home and your family. Call Liberty Roofing today and experience craftsmanship you can trust from people who proudly served. Liberty Roofing. Give them a call for a free estimate today at 580-574-1543.
Well, welcome back after a timeout from Eisenhower. Oh, we'll get that whistle to start.
Oh, football.
Oh.
Yeah. So server stepped on the line.
Okay.
So that
you don't really see that too much.
No, you don't really, not at the varsity level, but I mean it does happen. And she kind of did a false. She started her serve before he blew the whistle, so it might have kind of thrown her off.
Yeah.
Because then she went back to redo it, maybe didn't give herself enough room. But yeah, automatic point for Eisenhower. So overpass. Okay, middles were able to kind of joust against each other. Aria Brown's going to send it right there. That's that donut, center of the court.
Well, you mentioned Aria Brown. We mentioned her last year. She was very influential of being in a lot of action. I remember that just by memory.
Yeah, and she's a senior this year. So definitely, has some leadership for her team. So I'm sure she'll be utilized this season.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice block. Nice block on the outside.
Good save by Duncan to get it all.
Set goes to the outside for Duncan. Oh, great swing. That was kill. Number 10, Pinley on the outside. It's a great swing. And that's always nice to see. You get blocked and then you get the set again and put it down. I mean, and she will actually go back to serve now. Oh, and that ball is
out.
out of bounds. So Eisenhower will take that and try to get some momentum right here. Coming in, number 5, Aaliyah Foster, and she'll go back to serve. Great serve. Duncan will
Take it
send over
over.
a free ball.
No.
Nope, too short.
So as we say, those momentums, and Eisenhower, after being down as they were, really have chipped away at that lead to make it 11-7 Duncan in set number 1.
Good, another great serve and an ace. So
Gotta like that.
yeah, Duncan is gonna bring in their libero. Let's see if she can help on get this receive. Oh, good. Ball goes, skims the net, but over. Duncan's gonna set it up, go out, set to the outside. Oh, and a line shot. Blockers got their hands on it, but right down the line. Those can be tough to defend for sure. Nice pass up. Free ball sent over by Eisenhower. Duncan's going to set it up to the outside again. Again with a line shot. That same shot.
Sometimes you find a little space there that you like to go back to.
Oh, yeah. If you worked once, why not try it again?
Yeah, well, and unless they defend it, I mean, you're going to have to. It's all a cat and mouse of the placement of the ball going across the net.
Oh, pass is tight. Setter tipped it over. Okay, good defense right there. So run through on that defense. Set goes to the outside for Duncan. Uh-oh, little miscommunication. Setter was calling for help, and I think we just weren't able to get there. Set goes to the outside. That's our middle blocker. She'll shift over to block. Ooh, looked like someone was in the net. Yes, there are. So Eisenhower was in the net. So point's going to go to Duncan. And that's one thing you can see when you can be sometimes too eager to block and you end up swinging at the net if you're really trying to get that ball, and that's when you end up on that net call on the top of the tape. Great push. Oh, that was really smart. She found that deep corner and just pushed it right back over. Defense didn't seem like they were ready for that one, so point goes to Duncan. They're definitely getting on a run right here, I think, but let's see if Eisenhower can stop them. Serve receive error. Point's going to go back to Duncan. Coach is going to make a substitution. So number 2, Madeline Hicks coming in. Deep serve. Great pass up by the libero. Tip from the outside. Duncan's going to set up the middle. Oh, blocker was there, but just timing was a little off, so the ball went right down in between her and the net. Substitution. So now our setter is being switched out. So number 4, Evelyn Martinez is coming in. Evelyn's going to come up to set to the right side to Aria Brown, and we'll take the point. Miscommunication on Duncan's defense. So we go back to Eisenhower. Aria Brown will go back to serve.
They're cutting in half. They finally got what they needed to kind of stop the bleeding.
Pass set to the right side for Duncan. Good defense. Set up back row. Aria Brown with the back row attack. And Duncan not able to defend it.
So the Lady Eagles cut that lead and also get into double digits.
Yeah. Well, and, sometimes you can get stuck in that serve receive, and you just got to get that ball back and get that momentum with the serve. So Duncan's going to push it over to deep corner. We're able to pick it up there, send over a free ball by our libero. Duncan with a back row down ball. Setter sets it to the middle. Great attack, and whistle is blown. Oh, Duncan is being called in the net. So point goes back to Eisenhower.
Doing what they can to get this evened up. There it is.
Ace. It's R.A. Brown with the ace. There we go. So, like I said, you get a strong server back there to serve, and you can just kind of get that momentum back. So keep it up. Nope. See, as soon as I said that, I thought, oh, please don't miss your serve. Oh,
we saw a lot of those
me.
in the last year, and I didn't jinx it by saying, how many times it's frustrating to get. Well, usually it was short and in the net. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's either. And we had one that just skipped across a little earlier, and I was thinking, boy, we haven't had any serves in the net yet.
Right. Oh, setter dunk right in that donut. Great spot. That's a really smart move by the setter, sending it over on the second one. They're expecting you to set your attackers, so really smart move by Evelyn Martinez. Oh, ball out of bounds. So back to Duncan. So Duncan right now is at 20 looking. They're going to be looking to close out these last 5 points of set one.
Yeah.
So let's see if Eisenhower right here can stop him in the receive. Set is tight. Oh, she tried to get there, but that can be tough. So let's see right here. Eisenhower is going to just side out, get that pass, set up our attacker. Ooh, sets over the net. Duncan set to the outside and down the line.
Right on that line, too.
Yeah.
A lot of times you've seen that where they want to place it there and it goes out. It's just all placement.
Well, and, and one thing, too, is as an outside attacker, if you have maybe a shorter blocker on that outside, that's going to give you, she tried to get out of the way. She knew it was going out. She tried to get out of the way.
Yeah, it's like.
It happens.
2 away from the match. Duncan can keep it, like you said, trying to close it out with those final 5 when they reach 20. Let's see if Eisenhower can defend that.
Oh, it looked like she was close to the line, but I wasn't sure. Oh, set went over the net. Okay, set is tight again. That would be 4. Yes, referee's going to call it. Never went over, so that's 4 contacts. Set point for Duncan. Oh, that was a great serve.
And it was just like right on that, inside that lane. And so they take the first set 25-13. Best of 5 for the ladies back at Eisenhower's gym for set number 2 right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
My name is Mike Chumbley. When I bought this vehicle from Billsley Ford in July of 2020, and in 5 years and 9 months, it rolled over 1 million miles on it. Whenever I walk back into the Billingsley dealership, it absolutely makes me feel like family here. 1,000,000 miles later, and that's the Billingsley way.
My friend got a new vape, and I thought I'd try it. And I have some favorite flavors and safe options.
You need to know when it comes to coping with anxiety in high school. First, do vapes help?
Okay, so vaping, is it actually bad for you?
You're both already searching for answers when it comes to vaping. It's time you talk, and we can help. Find support and tips for talking with your kids at talkabouttobacco.com.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barris, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barris Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Oh, so the Lady Demons take set number 1 in the best of 5. We're glad you could join us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Kat Shelton, myself, Eric Sherham. Duncan in there all black with a little bit of red trim and red numbers. Eisenhower in their blues with black numbers. And we've got official at the scorers table, so I never know after the timeout what this is. You think,
well,
could have decided that in that 3 minutes time of I think they're looking at a score sheet here. Yeah,
they're still getting the lineup written down on the official score sheet.
Okay, I'll kind of come out to the middle and check off who's who. Glad you could join us. As we mentioned, this is the very first of our 11th season broadcast, and it's a volleyball matchup. That doesn't surprise me. Volleyball and softball usually start off first, and we've got a full slate of football for all 16 teams. We've added 3 new schools to the network. Welcome Anadarko, Hera, and Tulsa Hale, our first Tulsa school up in the northeast part of the state, where sports is our middle name, and, of course, going across the state, the Oklahoma Sports Network. So we've got volleyball, and Lady Demons take set number 1 here against Eisenhower, who played last night and got their first win of the season against Chickasha and the Fighting Chicks. Duncan, this is their first match of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And they take the first set, best of 5. Eisenhower to serve.
Set to the right side by Duncan. Oh, there we go. Good dig up by number 6. Free ball sent over by Eisenhower. Duncan's going to set to the middle. She's going to tip and a block.
It's nice.
Nice. Block by our middle blocker, number 7, Bridget Ryan.
Get to see this on instant replay after it comes back up to set right here. And there's the tap in. That's nice.
Duncan will send over a roll. A little bit of miscommunication, but we're going to send a free ball over. Duncan set to the outside. We got a touch on the block. Nice dig up by our libero. Aria Brown on the outside. Duncan, good push over to the center. Set up to the middle and a tip. Nice. Found that hole. That was Bridget Ryan in the middle. Kind of like she had one in the first set. It was like that as well. Like I said, those are always like they're always a good spot when you're trying to find that hole in the front of the 10-foot line. Duncan will send that out, so serve goes back to Eisenhower. And out of bounds.
That was
so
out.
Duncan will take their first point of the set. Number 8 going back to serve for Duncan.
There it is. Into the net. They always hate that. You do so well to get the serve and then, right there. And I know that's got to be frustrating as a coach, too, to you practice this. I mean, it's like getting it over is the key.
Well, and usually when those happen, it's the toss. Toss was too low, so then your contact, was a low contact. I mean, yeah, it definitely happens. Let's see, we have number 11 going back to serve for Duncan, and that's in. So
just like that, Duncan's come back and steamrolled 3 points.
I think maybe a little bit of miscommunication on the receive of who was going to get that. Yeah, I can see Eisenhower just shifted their serve receive. Okay, long serve's going to give Eisenhower the serve ball back. Number 14, Leilani's going to go back up front in middle front for Eisenhower, and number 7, Bridget Ryan, is back to serve. Like I said, it's usually the toss
that first set we didn't have a lot of
we didn't
that.
have any
Now
of
all of a
those.
sudden we did the old broadcast jinx of we haven't seen a lot of it, and all of a sudden now it's coming in to play. Make it a 5-4 Eisenhower advantage, and just like that, Duncan is come back to steal that momentum.
Number 7 for Duncan, back to serve. Pass by our Eisenhower libero. She'll send a free ball back over to Duncan. Duncan sets the outside. It's tight. Tip. Let's see.
Eisenhower on point.
Yep, they called it out. I think the ball hit the antenna possibly. That's what I wondered if it did. So number 4, Evelyn Martinez is in to serve and set. Duncan will set the outside. Block is there. Are they going to call her in the net? Yes. So again, you could see she just kind of reached over, kind of really reaching for that ball, and I think just hit the top of the tape. Number 10 for Duncan, back to serve. Pass by the libero. Tip sent over into the deep corner. Duncan will set up to the outside. Great dig by number 1, libero. Free ball sent to the deep corner. Duncan's going to set the outside again with a tip. Good. Defense is there to defend. Dump sent over by the setter, but a libero is there to receive. And go, go, go. They're going to chase it down. Good. Free ball sent over by Eisenhower. Roll into the corner. Set to the outside. Tip. Defense is there. Good. Great movement by both teams. Set to the outside. Oh, free ball. Okay, Eisenhower's going to try to capitalize on this. Middle attack, dug up. Free ball sent to the deep corner. Eisenhower sets it up to the outside. Oh.
I think that was almost the longest volley I've seen in quite some time. And it all came down right at the net. And Duncan is able to get her crawling in the net and get the point. Tie it up at 6.
Number 10 back to serve. Nice pass by the libero, number 1. Great swing, able to get the blockers were off on timing, so results in a kill. And that was number 10. She'll go back to serve. Sophia Moore. Duncan set to the middle, tipped. Good. Defense is there to pick it up with a quick reaction. Set back to the outside. Block got hands on it, but just timing was a little off. So tipped off of them and into the stands.
Back to a tie match here in set number 2 as Duncan took the first one. Best of 5 here at the Ike Gym.
Duncan libero back to serve. Great pass, set to the middle. Great
nice
swing. Number 6, Joey Buckley.
I think that's worth a second look right there, man. Just all the power. Got that with the point.
Yeah, turned her shoulder right into that corner. Great placement. Number 14, Leilani back to serve. Duncan will send over a free ball. Eisenhower sets it up to the right side. Tip into the donut.
Nice.
It's number 12, Madison Ziegler.
Making the placement.
Duncan set to the outside. Again, so she tried to... Well, there's a little confusion.
He's not called
hit
it.
Off the blocker.
Wow.
Okay, I don't.
So what is that call here? He didn't call for either. Did he not see it? A replay. Okay.
It hit off the blocker and went out, so it should have been Duncan's point, but we'll take the replay. Serve is in. Ace. Eisenhower will take that point.
I know, and it was right in front of him, too, so I know maybe he just lost it for the momentarily, and he waited. He wasn't confident enough to make the call, I think, just basically.
Well, and sometimes you might anticipate something happening, but then something different happened, and so then it kind of throws off the brain. Great kill.
Nice. In.
Yes, that was number 6, Joey Buckley again.
The timeout called, but we'll see that here on instant replay right there in the spot.
Great power corner.
Where you need to be. Timeout. We'll take it with him, and we'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Oh, Oh, all right. Well, a little bit of miscommunication right there coming back from the timeout. So Duncan will take this point and serve. Yep. See what happens here. So number 20 back to serve. I mean, that's honestly a great serve. So right here, the setter was back there and receive. They were shifting, and right after they shifted into play, that ball was placed right where they were. So I mean, that was honestly a smart serve by Duncan. Let's see this. They're gonna do another tough serve, but I'm gonna set it up. Hitting error on the right side. So back to receive again.
Lady Demons look to try to tie this one up after being down a little bit. Taking the first set. Eisenhower with some momentum in the second. That's out.
Long serve. Eisenhower will, right here in the lead, you want to push points. Number 13, Aria Brown coming in front row to hit. Number 6, Joey Buckley going back to serve. Deep push into the corner. Duncan picks it up, sends a down ball across court over the net. Aria Brown with an attack. Duncan blocks it. Oh, Eisenhower tips it over. Good defense by our middle back. Free ball sent over by Eisenhower. Duncan's going to set up the outside. She's going to swing.
Got it there.
Block.
Third time's a charm. She come back at it, and Eisenhower is able to defend it twice, but not the third time.
Right. I think maybe block timing just a little bit off on that, but she's got a great swing. She's going back to serve now, so let's see. Eisenhower will try to get out of this receive. There you go. Number 6, Joey Buckley with a down ball and attack, down ball and kill. Number 10, Sophia Moore coming up front for Eisenhower. And Madison Ziegler, number 12, back to serve. Duncan will overpass. Eisenhower tried to send it right back over, but
very tight set here. I remember with Duncan when they got to 20, they kind of tried to cruise to that 5 points. They ended up taking the set, but this one's been back and forth.
Overpass sent over. Good. Eisenhower was able to defend the tip that was sent back. Oh.
Hard to defend that one.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Her team was so pushed her over into the other side. Yeah.
Now Duncan's now tied it at 13 all. We've seen this as back and forth, a tie, and then trying to break the momentum on either side has been the key.
Nice. Aria Brown with the smart placement and able to cause a defensive error by Duncan. So they'll take that ball back, keeping them giving them the lead back.
Yeah.
Bridget Ryan back to serve. Tip into the deep corner. Oh, just a little bit of miscommunication with the defenders. I think middle back looked like she was there, but it's always hard to know. So just a little bit of miscommunication. Number 7 for Duncan, back to serve. Tips in over by Eisenhower. An immediate push deep into the corner by Duncan. Just a little bit of ball control issues, but Eisenhower's still very much in this set. Very close set, back and forth right now that we've had the last few points. Set to the outside, push into the center. Duncan's able to dig it up. Free ball sent over by Duncan. Dump right into the center donut. Very smart play by the setter, Joey Buckley. So Joey will now go up to hit, and new setter number 4, Evelyn Martinez, will come in to set and serve. Duncan sets it up to the outside, tip over the blocker, but blocker's able to pick it up. Push right into the center of the court by the setter. Duncan sends it over on the second attack, and ball is out. Number 4 for Eisenhower, back to serve again. Overpass by Duncan. Oh, and overpass sent back to Eisenhower. Gives Duncan the attack, but fortunately for them, it was a hitting error, so outside, Evelyn's going to go back to serve again.
Eisenhower trying to, Duncan would claw their way back to tie it. Eisenhower would still come back up and take the leads. Nice save.
Looked like it was going to be
I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an ace. Here we go. Evelyn with the set. Nice. She was able to throw off the Duncan defense and send it over on the second ball.
Sure, maybe Eisenhower can start to close if trying to get it.
Yeah, they can continue on these smart offensive plays they've been making. Set to the right side. Oh, blocker's got a piece of it. Like I said, those are hard to, it gets, like I said, it hits that blocker, kind of changes the direction, changes the speed of the ball, and then it kind of makes it hard to react to after that.
Well, we've seen this. Every time Eisenhower would take a little bit of lead, Duncan would just tie this up again.
Right. Set to the right side. She's going to push that over into the center. Set to the outside for Duncan. Ike's going to set up the outside. Great tip. So right behind those blockers. Usually if defense isn't there or quick on their feet, you're almost guaranteed to get a kill like Joey just did on the outside.
Eisenhower trying to get to that 20 mark. Kind of gets you some confidence.
Mm-hmm. Set to the outside.
Oh. And
she's going to push that towards the line. I think that was that same outside attacker that she's definitely strong attacker for Duncan. Great. Oh.
It's nice.
That was a great kill by Joey in the middle.
She gets to the 20. If you want.
I think she had one like that earlier. Just turn those shoulders right around that blocker. Let's see. I think there's a little bit of a lineup miscommunication or making sure we got the right server. Set to the outside for Duncan. Yep. So back to number 8 for their outside hitter. I think if Eisenhower can shut her down or get a touch on the block to kind of slow that ball down, they'll do That'll help them a lot defensively. So number 20 for Duncan, back to serve. Nice set, tip over the block into the center of the court. Middle from Duncan's also going to tip it over. Eisenhower's going to set the outside. Great swing. Is there a touch on the block?
It's out. Or
No.
it's out. Yeah.
So see, Eisenhower's looking for a touch. And no. Ball was called. They're going to send the captain over to go talk to the referee. I think they were looking for a touch on the block, and they're calling it, no, they're saying it's definitely out. So number 20 for Duncan, back to serve again. That ball is out. Coach actually kicked it back into the court. So
Let's see if Eisenhower can put this away to tie the sets up even. They can get to 25 and only 4 points away.
Tip sent over. Okay, and nice.
There you go.
That's Joey Buckley, setter. Sends it over on 2 to find that hole in the middle.
Soft touch there.
Oh, let's see. Duncan is not. They want something called. They didn't agree with something. They sent the captain over and he said no.
So 2 short conversations with the official.
Tip sent over by Duncan. Nice pass to the setter. She sends it over on the second ball. Good. Great defense. Set to the outside to Aria Brown. Set's going to go the outside. Same. Oh, there we go. Block was there. They definitely got a piece of it.
But Duncan gets the score. Just like I said, every time Eisenhower just would get 2 and 2 ahead, Duncan would come back. This has been a very contested set, back and forth.
Setter sent it over on 2. Oh, Duncan found a hole right behind the block.
Coming from behind. 1 more to tie. The race to 25 here in set number 2. Duncan's got the serve. Try to tie this one up.
Nice watch.
Take a nice point like that. So now if they can just get 1 right here to make it 24 and then put the icing on the cake to even the sets up at 1.
So we have number 10, Sophia Moore, coming in up front for Eisenhower, and number 12, Madison Ziegler, back to serve. Set goes to the right side for Duncan, and we're going to send a down ball back over. Set is tight. Oh, over the net. Nice. Bridget Ryan from the middle with a tip.
Here it comes. We could try to even the setup here with this.
Duncan's going to call a timeout.
Want to call it? Try to not get that momentum. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
All right, back here at the Eisenhower Gym. Got a 24-21. Trying to win this set for the Lady Eagles to tie it one set apiece for the best of 5.
Madison Ziegler with the serve. Duncan will send it to the outside. Down ball it over. Eisenhower's going to set the back row. Back to Madison. Oh, defense struggled, but they were able to send it back over. Dump on the second ball by the setter. Back to the outside for Duncan and through the block.
Wow. That's why Coach probably called that timeout. Try to say, let's not let them have that capital momentum. Let's see if we can claw our way back to steal set 2. Because Eisenhower's kind of led this set.
Second set, yeah.
For the most part.
Yes, they definitely
But Duncan
have.
is not letting him put it
Not
away.
letting him take it. Yep, she ran
What is
under
it?
the net.
Okay. So now the intrigue starts.
Yeah.
24-23. You got to win by 2.
Yeah, this setter was balls in. Trying to set it to the outside. Tips in over. Duncan free balls it back. Nice
That's
down
it.
ball attack by number 6, Joey Buckley, to take set 2.
So we're all tied up, one set apiece, and that's why you call it the best of 5. So we'll take a timeout as they got 3 minutes until we get to our third set. And we'll do that right after this timeout as you're watching the OSN Volleyball Game of the Week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
All right, welcome back to the Eisenhower Gym. got a great one to start off our inaugural 11th season of the Oklahoma Sports Network with our first volleyball matchup. And we're tied all one set apiece between the Duncan Lady Demons and the Eisenhower Lady Eagles. Duncan took the first set. Eisenhower, who led most of the second set, but Duncan didn't make it easy for them. They just kept clawing their way back.
Right.
But Eisenhower was able to finish it off to take set number 2, all tied up for the best of 5. So you're going to win 3. So at least we know we got 2 more, or possibly 3.
Duncan will start off with the serve here in set 3. Good. Eisenhower will send over a roll shot, set to the outside, and off of our right side attacker. So Duncan gets set point 1, set 3. I feel like that's been a strategy of Duncan trying to use the blockers. Oh, Duncan found a hole on the defense. Substitution, number 5, Aaliyah Foster coming in for Eisenhower. So you can see Eisenhower's talking about it, trying to get out of this first rotation. Pass is tight on the net. Eisenhower's gonna send that over. Immediately sent back by Duncan for that deep corner.
It's 3 quick points for the Lady Demons. Took the JV in the best of 3. Duncan did.
Great pass by the libero, set to the outside. Blocked by
Nice
Duncan. Good coverage by the libero. Set is, sent it over on the second ball. Also sent back over by Duncan. Okay, set to the outside, tipped over. Ike's going to set it up with a tip and just out of bounds. I feel like that was a lot of tipping back and forth in that last rally. So, I mean, I think if Eisenhower right here can get that set up and put it down. Out, good watch. Ball is out of bounds, so they are going to take advantage right here. Eisenhower's going to get on a run. Going back to serve, Joey Buckley. Free ball sent over by Eisenhower. Duncan's going to set it to the outside. Oh, miscommunication between the setter and the hitter is going to result in a point for Eisenhower. Joey Buckley back to serve. Set to the outside and again off the block. So Duncan will take that point. So 1st to 5 for Duncan. Number 11 back to serve. Eisenhower ready to receive. Pass goes into the back row. Hitting error into the net. So
she kind of wanted to twist her body and make that turn to make the move, and then it just kind of got caught in her hand, just kind of caught.
And I could see it, you're saying don't send over a free ball, do something a little more aggressive. So great swing of the fast swing by Bridget Ryan. And Aria Brown also. There we go. Got the offense going. So point, and number 9, Mariah McDaniel coming in up front.
How important is the third set after a tie like this, do you think, as a coach?
Oh, crucial. Okay. I mean, Oh, tip behind the block, but Aria Brown's there with the defense to pick that up. Set to the right side. Tip behind the block, and Duncan answers back, picking it up. Good tips and over on the second ball by the setter. Tip behind the block, and they found it.
Found the weakness, found the spot.
I mean, defense was there. They're both diving. They're just a little slower on the reaction than they needed to be. But, I mean, they saw it. Those are tough. Number 7 for Duncan, back to serve. A little trouble on the receive, but we're going to send over a push into the center. Duncan's going to set the middle, push into the middle. And again, Duncan found that donut, but again, it hit off the blocker. So that does, for the back row defenders, it does make it a tougher ball to defend. Set to the right side. Great swing by Bridget Ryan. She's got a fast arm swing. It's really what you, to help get those balls just down and get that kill. Number 1, libero Ashley Ballard with the serve. Duncan will set the middle with a tip right over the block and to the left. So she found one of those sideline tip holes. Number 10 for Duncan, back to serve. Ball is out. Still early in the set, so definitely can make some changes right here to get on a run. So number 4, Evelyn Martinez, is going to go back to serve. Great serve. Duncan's going to send over a back row down ball. Outside shot, and great kill for Joey Buckley. She's been pretty strong offensively for Eisenhower tonight. Duncan sets it to the middle. Deep push. Picked up and returned. Oh, tip. Over. Yep. Tip pushed over into a hole. So Eisenhower will go into serve receive as number 22, libero for Duncan, goes back to serve.
Duncan's a first 10 in set 3.
Great swing.
Nice.
That was Joey Buckley again in the middle. Number 5, Aaliyah Foster coming in to going back to serve for Eisenhower. Set to the outside. Let's see if she goes. See if she goes for the line, but Block was able to get their hands on it. Set to the outside by Eisenhower. Block is at the net. Up. Oh, I think they didn't call it. Okay. I thought she might have hit the net, but Duncan takes the point anyways. So number 20 for Duncan will go back to serve. Ooh, serve receive error, resulting in a point for Duncan again. Serve into the net. Eisenhower is going to go back to serve and see if we can get on a run. Number 14, Leilani, back to serve. She returns it. Yep, she returns it back. So
didn't have many in the first set, had a few in the second set, and now we've had back-to-backs here in set 3. Is that anything to fatigue at all, you think, or?
Well, no, like I said, it usually just has to do with the toss. So
nice little carryover.
set to the middle. Great
nice.
tip. Nice spot by Bridget Ryan. That sideline tip right there. Defense isn't ready for it. No, you know, the servers have The servers have 8 seconds to serve, but hardly ever do you see them taking more than like 2. So sometimes on those service errors, it can just be a rush toss, missed toss, whatever it might be.
So as Duncan took the lead here in set 3, now it's Eisenhower that's playing catch up and trying to tie this one up. See who wants to really take the advantage in that third set. Oh.
Great block. Great block. Bridget Ryan was there, timed it perfectly. Dug up by the libero for Eisenhower, pushed over. Duncan's going to set the back row. Great block again. Bridget Ryan there in place, timed it perfectly. 2 blocks sent for her in just that one rally.
See that right there. She was just right in the spot. Took it over.
Uh-oh. Short serve into the head of her teammate. It happens. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He didn't blow the whistle for her to serve.
Wasn't ready. So there's really no penalty with that?
No.
Okay.
You just tell them, hey,
stop.
You got to wait for the whistle, and then they go
Yeah.
do it again.
Gotcha. You're anxious to get started. Oh, that's nice.
Good. Bridget Ryan threw their Duncan defense off, so they will get that point.
I was talking to you earlier. You said how important as a coach to get this third set if you're even, and you said it's a really big one.
It is.
Yeah.
Because, then you're going into set 4, 2-1.
Win it as opposed to, yeah.
Exactly.
Opposed to fighting for your life to get that last one.
Oh, Duncan.
Wow.
They saved it. And tip. That's number 9, Mariah McDaniel. She was there just watching and ready for it.
Yeah, we're going to see that in replay because it's just a lot of action, like back to back to back to back and save, and then it just
like she waited and just.
And then right there for the nice kill at the end.
Tipped it for the kill. Set to the outside, tip over the block. Great run through defense by Joey Buckley. Set to the outside by Duncan again. Eisenhower's going to free ball it over the net. Duncan is going to set to the right side and hitting error, giving Eisenhower tying it up.
And now Eisenhower ties it up. Is what we saw Duncan was having to trail with Eisenhower, and Eisenhower finally put it away in set 2 to tie it up on their home court.
Set to the middle, tip. Oh, nice quick tip over by Bridget Ryan. Set to the outside by Duncan. Block, great block on the outside. Free ball is going to be sent over by Eisenhower. Duncan's going to set it. Nope, she sent it over on the second ball. Pushed into the deep corner. Duncan's going to set it to the middle. Got right around the block on that, but so Duncan, we have number 7 going back to serve. So right here, Eisenhower wants to side out right now. Don't let them get serve receive error. Duncan's going to take that point. So, yeah, right now, once you're above 15, you know, if you're in receive, you want to get in and get out. So, there we go. Straightened up the pass. Set to the right side. Ball was a little too inside and a little low, a little inside. So, they're going to make a adjustment on the serve receive, shift around. So we have different receivers in the back right now. Ball looked like it might have been going out, but we passed it up and we're going to free ball it back over to Duncan. Duncan's going to set the right side. Great block by Bridget Ryan, getting there to close it.
Just when they thought we were going to celebrate.
Free ball sent over by Aria Brown. Set goes to the outside. Touch on the block. Defense is there. Back row attack. Duncan's going to send it to the right side for a tip. Eisenhower is going to dig it up. Set to the middle. Bridget Ryan with a tip. Duncan picked it up. Free ball sent over by Duncan. Bridget Ryan picks it up. She's going to right here try to get that kill. Great defense by Aria Brown on the coverage. And a touch on Duncan. And out gives Eisenhower that rally point.
Wow, that was a lot of volley right here. You can see the tip and the blocks and then a save and then coming from the back end, then over. Oh, it's right there.
So number 1, Ashley Ballard back to serve. Set to the middle for Duncan. She tips it and just finds that hole. Yeah, they called it down. They thought maybe.
Up by 3 and trying to race to 20, get you to 25. Duncan with the serve. Right there on that line.
Yeah. So Eisenhower's going to call a timeout.
So we'll take it with him. We'll be back to the Eisenhower Gym in set 3 right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, back here at the Eisenhower Gym, and we are at that closing end of set number 3, where Duncan has that lead, 19-15, trying to get to 20 and with the serve.
Yeah, so right here, Eisenhower's got to side out this ball right here. First. Tip sent over. Just tried to get it on that sideline placement just a little bit too much. So ball goes back to Duncan. Again, right here, Eisenhower's just got to get this side out. You know, down 5, but still, like in volleyball, it's very easy to come back. Well, I shouldn't say very easy, but
yeah, well, it's those momentums.
Right.
Right now, you're questioning yourself because then it's hard not to look at the scoreboard. You can
Right.
as opposed to just worry about this play.
Yeah. I mean, and that's all it is
Starts
right here.
creeping in
It's
your
like
mind.
first pass. Let's just get one pass and one kill right here. That's all you need. One pass, one kill. There you go. Or a service error.
Yeah,
Take that too.
Take it however you get it.
Oh, okay. Let's see who's coming in.
Number 4.
Okay, so number 4, Evelyn Martinez back to serve. I think someone may have subbed too early. I'm not sure. All right, Duncan will set the back row. Oh, strong attack.
Kind of smell it right now. They're just kind of forcing their way to get to 25.
Yeah, so that's what I thought happened. I think number 5 went in. I think she went in sub too early, but the refs made her go. So number 9 coming back in. All right, great pass. Let's put it down. Oh, great swing. Listen, that was a great swing. That was Joey Buckley. She's been strong offensively. Block was there on her and then ready that time. Pass by libero. Joey Buckley tips it over this time. Pass or set to the right side. Tip over the block. That ball is out. Good follow by middle back defense.
Staying alive, the Eisenhower Lady Eagles, 23-17 in set 3. Duncan took the first set. Eisenhower came back to even it up in the second. And we're at 23-17. Duncan with the lead in set 3.
Aaliyah Foster with the serve. Duncan will set the right side. Ooh, nice hustle. A little bit out of place for defense, but tried to chase it down, make a hustle play. Unfortunately, a little too
Crucial
far.
to try to get this last point for the third set.
Yep.
To Duncan to take the 2 games to 1.
Yep, Duncan
2 sets to 1 lead.
Duncan will try to close it out here. And serve goes out. So Eisenhower
Keep the drama alive.
Yep.
As the Eagles stay alive. Trying to chip away at that lead.
Number 14 for Eisenhower, back to serve. Set goes to the middle. Oh, and hit right into the corner, and Duncan takes set 3.
So we'll take that 3-minute timeout before we get into the 4th set. We'll do that right after this timeout as you're watching the OSN Volleyball Game of the Week at the Eisenhower Gym right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank first. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Well, welcome back to the Eisenhower Gym, where the Duncan Lady Demons have a 2-1 lead. They took the first set. Eisenhower came back to win the second. Then Duncan, the Demons, were able to take that very important, crucial third set to go up 2-1, but Eisenhower with the serve.
Joey Buckley starts us off. Great block. Great block. Number 12 and number 7 from Eisenhower together. Great timing. So Eisenhower with first point of set 4. Eisenhower will send it to the right side. Again with the block. Bridget Ryan. So, you know, that's one thing you want to see as a middle blocker, that quick lateral footwork to go close that block on the outside, on the right side. And she just had 2 blocks back to back.
And 2 quick points for the Lady Eagles. Trying to force a 5th set, the best of 5, and into the net.
Hitting error. Nice.
So Eisenhower off and running. Try to make a statement here in set number 4.
Nice. Off the tape and over. Ace.
4 quick points for the Lady Eagles. Oh, spoke too soon.
Right.
Into the net. The Demons able to capitalize and get their first point of set 4.
Number 8 back to serve. Oh, and something happened. Replay. Oh, I think okay, so the down ref, I think, or the scorekeeper's brought something to the down ref's attention. So it looks like he's looking at the lineup, making sure that's the right server. He's calling coach over. I think they're saying that they're double checking the lineup, making sure it was written down correctly. I mean, you know, down ref checks the lineup when they first get out there. He checks, make sure the girls are in the right spot, so they shouldn't be They shouldn't be out of rotation.
Who brings it to whose attention to do it to this point where they
so
stop and look at
whoever's
it?
doing the down ref can possibly catch it themselves, but a lot of times it's your official score, like your bookkeeper. So your bookkeeper that's keeping the official score, that's who you have to go off of. But, this early in the set, Duncan, that's their first point. So they've only rotated. They started and receive, and they've only rotated once. So if they're questioning if that's the right server, then I'm wondering if something was written down incorrectly. Was there an error on the official, like when he checked them? So, all of that, I guess they're discussing to see what happened.
Well, you went over and talked to the other.
Okay, so he's going to go confirm with the coach.
She's really pleading her case.
Well, I think they're going to tell her that she's out of rotation. It's the wrong server. And she's saying, how am I out of rotation when you just check the lineup? And, that's what I mean.
Okay.
It's kind of what I was thinking is, yeah, they're going to call them out of rotation.
And so what happens with that?
So they lose the point. Eisenhower gets the point.
We get the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an automatic. It's loss of rally, and Eisenhower gets the point.
She's going to try to plead her case again, I think.
Well, you can't talk to the table.
Okay.
You can talk to the down ref, but in the end,
they've decided.
Yeah. And in the end, the first official is going to. Yeah. So. All right. And set goes to the middle. Duncan is going to do a back row attack, down ball. Set goes to the middle again. Bridget Ryan off the blocker with a kill. Duncan sets it to the back row. Set to the right side for Eisenhower. Pushes into middle back. Set to the outside. Set to the outside for Eisenhower. Aria Brown with a kill. Off hands of Duncan's libero. Eisenhower with the point.
And on a roll.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx it too soon, but man, that's really on a
great start for set 4.
Sure is.
We talked about after being down 2 sets coming into this 4th set, down 2 sets can be tough, but they look like they came in ready to work. Number 12, Madison Ziegler, back with the serve. Set to the outside, or actually the middle attacker for Duncan, and hitting error into the net.
It's kind of weird that Duncan is a timeout. Yeah, they need to regroup because this is not a set that we're used to seeing from Duncan. They call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Welcome to Toast and Jam. We're so happy to have you.
Welcome back to the Eisenhower Gym with the Lady Eagles, even being down the 2-1, have really taken advantage in set 4.
Oh, yeah, on the line. So it's a good deep tip. She found that hole. So Duncan is going to see if they can
rally back.
Yep, rally back here in this 4th set. So again, like I was saying earlier, Eisenhower just needs to, you're in receive, but get in and get out. Let's see, Duncan's having a little bit of, I don't know, looks like they're having a little, the girls are kind of figuring out the lineup, making sure they got the right
and
server.
the scoreboard had 1 on it, and they said, we had already awarded Duncan with the points, so they said get 2 up there. So, well, competition, making sure.
Duncan's going to send over a free ball. Okay, great pass. Sent over on the second ball by the setter. Duncan will set up the outside. Great block on the outside.
Wow, what a save.
Blockers completely together. And that is called out. Good sideline tip, though. She's found that hole before, so she's kind of going for that same thing. It's a good idea. Number 8 for Duncan, back to serve. Set to the right side. Deep corner and in.
That is in. Oh, and
Duncan is saying no way, but
we'll get to see this again. Right, it was out of our view, so we really couldn't see from where that was.
So Duncan, captain's going to go argue it. She's saying no way. But, if your second official and your line judge are both saying in, I mean, like I said, the up ref can overrule it. If he said no, that's out, he can overrule it, but he's going to go with his team on that one. So ball was served out, so Duncan's going to go back to serve. Great set into the middle's hands. Set goes back to Duncan to the outside. Back row attack by Eisenhower. Oh, are they going to call her over? Yes.
Oh.
So the ball, and Eisenhower coach is not happy about that.
Coach was not happy with that at
No.
all. Yeah.
So if the ball is completely in the opponent's playing area when you touch it, it's going to be considered like a reach over the net,
and that's what
he
the
called
official
her
showed
on.
as the reach. Yeah. I saw that.
And I think the coach was arguing that it was in the plane of the net.
Just like that, the Duncan Lady Demons are steamrolling their way back to try to dig themselves out of a hole. And now a little bit of the Eisenhower fan base is trying to encourage their home team to rally.
Tip sent over. Set's going to go to the outside for Duncan. Good. Defense gets it up. Let's see if we can. Good. Free ball it back over. Set goes to the right side and out. No touch. Point goes to Eisenhower.
They're the first to get to 10.
Overpass made by Duncan. So Eisenhower's going to set it up. Set to the outside. That was tape. Ball did not clear over the net, so it's going to be called for contacts.
Fans are trying to encourage the Eisenhower girls to keep in this. They see Duncan's trying to chip away. They have the 2-1 lead. Best of 5. They can close it out if they can continue with their momentum. Eisenhower could force a 5th set.
Oh, down ball right into the corner.
Right in that in.
That was a good placement. Tough to defend.
No one was there.
Yeah.
On that back line.
Number 7 for Duncan. Back to serve, her second serve. Right side, tips it over for Eisenhower. Set goes to the middle for Duncan. And
another kill.
Oh, nice turn of the shoulder into that corner. So that's 2 deep corners that Duncan has found. So
looking to try to tie this one up.
yeah, like I said, this is right here. We got to get out, side out. Good swing, good swing. I'm not sure that cleared. It looked like it was taped from here.
Looks like that all tied up 10 apiece.
We'll scramble a little bit. We're going to tip it over. Oh, that was a double. Yes. So that's called double contact. You cannot, like, one hand contacted before the other, and you can't do that on the third contact, sending it into the opponent's area.
Eisenhower calls timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Freshly prepared, toasted, and stacked with flavor. From the hearty meatball to the bold Italian, Firehouse subs are crafted to satisfy and made to order. Protein packed with a half pound of meat on our large specialty subs, like our tender brisket, wood smoked low and slow for at least 8 hours. Do you know how hard it is for a firefighter to let something smoke for that long? When you're founded by firefighters, doing things the right way is kind of the only way. Firehouse subs.
Welcome back to the Eisenhower Gym. Duncan is gone one, tying it up. Take the lead once again.
Eisenhower set it up. Oh, yeah. So that pass was a little tight. Setter was trying to get her hands on it. So she's mid-air setting and moving into the ball and just kind of lost body control into the net, but that's hard when it's a tight pass.
It's where you start to psychologically start to weigh on your opponent when you're up.
Oh,
yeah,
receive error.
A little bit of you just came out of a timeout. You give up back-to-back points.
Yeah.
And then the doubt starts to creep out. This is where you got to have the gut check and try to get the advantage to get back to serving again. As opposed to playing defense.
Tight pass. Setter gets her hands on it. Set goes to the middle. Set goes to the outside for Duncan. Deep hit, but we able to pick it up. Nice swing. That's on the line.
Right in there.
On the line.
So they're not going away quietly, and they're not going away easily. So the Eisenhower Lady Eagles, like I said, they need to get back to serve so they cannot have to play defense. Set what they want to try to bring it within one. Set number 4.
Oh, great
nice.
tip.
Beautiful.
Nice spot.
Little soft touch. Sometimes that's the best way to do it as opposed to those kills. And they're one away from tying this one back up.
Well, and you know, a kill, I mean, it's anything, a hit, a tip. I mean, just it's all about the placement, finding the holes.
Wow. And just like that, we are tied up at 13 all.
Good serve, forced to receive error. Let's see, she's going to Sophia Moore, go back and do it again.
A really good showdown.
Nice serve. Duncan's going to set the middle. Tip over the block. Defense picks it up. Tip, great spot. Great spot. Duncan was able to pick it up. Nice swing. Great swing. Again, Duncan defense picked it up. Free ball sent over by Eisenhower. Duncan's going to set it to the middle. Oh, right. That swing was right on the right side of the blocker. Able to get around that blocker to put it down, but Eisenhower had some really smart plays.
Duncan now has the 1-point lead. The race to 25.
Set is tight. Oh, it's over. No, it's not reach. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Glasses on upside down.
So we got Duncan goes up by 2. I can feel a little bit of the tension there of what they're wanting to have happen, and she just put her hand on it.
Well,
unfortunate.
Yeah. I think it was kind of like maybe it's going out, maybe not.
Yeah.
So
second guess yourself, and then the ball hits your hand, and you're out of place.
Number 10 for Duncan, back for her 3rd time. Passes overpassed over the net. Duncan will free ball it back over. Setup goes to the right side for Eisenhower's. Cross court swing. Nice joust at the net. Duncan with the outside attack, and it will fall right in between the blocker and the net.
To rally the troops for the Eisenhower faithful. Get some good participation for our first fall event of the 11th season of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tip sent over by Eisenhower on the outside. Set goes to the middle for Duncan. Into the tape. So point will go to Eisenhower.
So they get back where they can make the serve. Try to chip away at that lead. Try to make it a tied contest.
They're still in this for sure. Set goes to the outside. Oh, pushes it towards that line. Yeah, I think right now, number 8 on the outside for Duncan, she's been strong for them offensively, so I suspect they're going to try to go to her.
Little mental error there.
Just service receive error. I mean,
you start to get
that's
question
like,
yourself. You get to this 20 mark, and you're going, man, we're 6 points down.
Set goes to the middle again. She's just
on fire right now.
Yeah, well, she's just on that one is the same as earlier. She's just hitting right into that right corner. So if there's a single blocker, it's when your defense kind of has to shift into those corners. But I mean, it's fast. That's a quick attack from the middle. Tips in over. Oh, into the net. So unfortunate error is going to give Duncan the point. Duncan is now 4 points away, and Eisenhower's going to call a timeout.
Timeout. And that's probably a best use of it right there to stop that momentum. We'll be back right after this. So you're watching the OSN Volleyball Game of the Week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
For more than 70 years, we've been here for life's biggest moments. And now, we're here to provide even greater care as Comanche County Memorial Hospital and Southwestern Medical Center become the new Memorial Health System of Southwest Oklahoma. With expanded capacity, new access to specialized care, and advancements in technology and throughout our facility, We're growing with you and for you. Rooted in community, focused on what's ahead. We're here to lead. We're here for good.
All right, back here at the Eisenhower Gym. Kind of get a little bit more quiet now as 21 is the lead for Duncan in set 4. Best of 3. Duncan try to close it out. Eisenhower trying to stay alive.
Great swing by the right side attacker. Libero's going to set it to the outside. Nice swing by Joey Buckley on the outside to put it down for a kill. Joey will go back to serve, and number 13, Aria Brown, comes up front to attack.
Good time for a timeout from coach, trying to rally the troops. Oh, back-to-back points after that timeout. And here comes the Eisenhower Lady Eagles.
There we go.
Trying to force a set 5 on their home court.
Serve, set goes to the outside. Oh, does not look like there was touch, and nope, official's gonna call it.
Eisenhower for their third straight point. Fourth straight point.
Nice, ace.
4-0 run for the Lady Eagles. Still trying to say we're not going to go away on our home court without a fight.
That's right. Duncan will set it to the outside. She's going to tip it over the block. Catches the defense. So here you can see Eisenhower, they're talking on their receive, getting ready to prepare. Right here, one and done. A little bit of trouble. Setter's going to find it. Pushes in over. Oh, Setter sends it over on second ball and finds that deep corner for Duncan. So right now, just like first pass right here, first pass. There we go. Set to the outside. Roll into the middle. Duncan will set it up to the outside. Tip. And she finds that whole cross-court tip. Smart play.
Trying to get the match point here.
Eisenhower right here. Nice pass on the receive. Set goes to the outside. Good swing by Bridget Ryan.
Not yet, the Lady Eagles say. Not quite yet. Duncan won the first set. Eisenhower came back and won the second. Duncan with a close contested third. And now Eisenhower trying to force a fifth if they can stay in this.
Eisenhower sets it in the middle. A little bit of a scramble. Okay, nice save by Eisenhower. Set to the outside and a kill.
That will wrap it up.
Match point.
So unfortunately, the Eisenhower Lady Eagles came up a little shy. They were able to come up in the final. It's unfortunate, it's just like that's how volleyball goes, and it's how streaky it is. Duncan takes the first one, Eisenhower comes back, second one, third one was back and forth and contested.
Yeah. Well, and it is also tough to play 2 nights back to back.
Yeah.
That's also
since Eisenhower played last night against Chickasha, and they host on theirs. Duncan with their first match of the season with a win on the road. takes it against Eisenhower. Now, we're going to be back in action. We've got some more volleyball still on the slate. So I got you on the calendar and for a couple more. We usually do about 3 of these in the season. We got softball as well. Football coming up right around the corner. And as I mentioned, just download our apps, Apple and Android devices, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. Subscribe to our Facebook page, YouTube. This is week 0 football schedule. Almost everybody in action except for 3 teams, Harrah, Del City, and Walters. There has been a little bit of a change. You got MacArthur playing on Thursday, and now Midwest City has changed playing El Reno on Thursday. So 4 games on Thursday for week 0 on the 27th, all the rest on the 28th. Wow. We have football right around the corner. We've got some softball coming up next week, and we've also got what we've seen with volleyball as well. So for Kat Sheridan, was glad that you were able to spend some time with us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again. And, of course, down the road. But download us and connect to us on social media. That's the best way to connect with us. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. You have a great and pleasant evening.